Studying is like the Bigfoot of student life. We all know it exists, but we don't know how to find it. I've just been informed by my editor that Bigfoot is apparently not real. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. If you're confused about how to begin the process of studying, or what studying methods work for you, these tips are not only helpful, they are proven to work according to mydegreeguide.com. Before we begin, it might be helpful to ask a few key questions. Number 1, how does your brain work? For example, are you a visual learner, an auditory learner, etc.? Number 2, what study methods worked best for you in the past? Number 3, what material are you studying? Is it rhetoric, math, history, etc.? And what study method can you use to absorb this material best? With the answers to your questions in hand, you can define your learning style and use it to find the studying methodology that's best for you. The first studying method is flashcards. Flashcards are a tried and true staple of the academic world. This type of studying is used to commit information to memory, whether the information is data or broader concepts. Flashcards are typically cards that can be physical or virtual, with a term on one side and information on the other. The goal when using flashcards is to link the term and the information together by looking only at the term and attempting to remember the information without turning the card over. The second studying method is summary. This method is essentially rehashing everything you've learned into a condensed series of notes. Summarizing can be very useful, particularly when studying long texts or big chunks of information. You can utilize various note-taking forms, such as outlining or listing, to make a note of key points you'd like to remember. The third studying method is to create a study sheet. With this method, you can use color coordination, formatting, and note-taking methods to create a study sheet that you can reference during your study sessions. This method is helpful for visual learners as well as those who have to synthesize and remember a hefty amount of info. You can also consider your study sheet as one big flashcard. Take another sheet of paper and use it to obscure the information on your study sheet while trying to recall the facts you've written. Move the paper down the sheet from concept to concept as you recall and study your notes. The practice of cramming before a test doesn't actually work for long-term memory and can lead to frustration and anxiety before and during an exam or project. Make sure to treat yourself and your brain well during the study process. Don't let stress invade your study habits. With a little planning, you can crush your next project or exam by knowing what studying methods work best for you in your field. Check out mydegreeguide.com linked below for a wealth of study methods to find the best ones that work for you. And if you need a study buddy, you can always head down to the WMC website and schedule an appointment with one of our studious tutors. Stay safe, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one.